north and far away, where the moon's out all damn day, and the land is hard and twisted and old. There's a place where you get tough or die. No time to sit and wonder why. You do what you gotta, or you are out in the cold. Well, I hung my hat beneath those stars, tended my crop in between the bars, and had a woman to help me drink the beer.
I never saw you coming. You were a total surprise.
She slicked my dick better than most, and trust me, I had lots of folks, but she kept me warm whenever she was near.
I would have sold my soul just to make you mine.
We had a plan to beat this town. Nothing was gonna hold us down. We had a dream, and we were doing well. We were big hot shots in our own big story. But this ain't a tale about love and glory. This here's about how things went to hell.
It's a long way down.
Well, she was itching to go out that night, and I wasn't gonna put up no fight, so we hopped in the truck and we headed out to town. My dick hung low and my spirits were high. My wallet was fat, and I'm a popular guy. You know, that night I bought every single round. They laughed at my jokes and drank my beer. She held me close and kept me near. You know, that night I won every game of pool. The brews are flowing and my friends were around. Shot after shot, they made me down. The closing came, my damn fell off my stool. Baby said, "You're no good to drive." I said, "Shut it, bitch, I'm still alive." Spit on the windshield and I drew some crosshairs. We weaved and swerved on through the night. Driving this truck just really ain't bright, but I guess I didn't have a lot going on upstairs. Because when we got home, there it was, everything gone, and this wasn't the fuzz. The place had been trashed. It smelled of fucking stew. No money, no guns. God damn, I was sore. The dishes were broke. There's a turd on the floor. It was clear now I'd been played a fool.
Where you been, getting it from? I don't know how you've been getting it done.
The grass is always greener, and it must be true. I went out to the barn, my crops were gone too. No money, no dreams, my whole operation. God damn, what a sensation.
This is the big wake up.
Then I saw it, the look in her eye. I knew right then something's awry. Too weird, too queer, who the hell was it? She said, "Please, Daddy, you've had too much." I told her I needed some space and such. Then she started pitching a hell of a fit.
And I'm gonna chase those demons right out.
Well, I ain't never hit a whore. So I used my boot and showed her the door. I called her a cab and picked up the bottle. My mind was a racing, going full throttle. There we sat, just me and the turd, surrounded by stink, not saying a word. Whose ass did you fall from, is all I could think. Then I got up and I puked in the sink. Very next day, I asked around, got a stiff upper lip for most of the town. Then I met Bill at the local gas station.
Hey, Bill.
Bill was a good old country boy. He could tell someone had stolen my joy. And I wouldn't rest till they met their salvation. Bill knew that I had the right. Told me of a van he saw last night.
Something like that had a logo on it.
Thanks, Bill. And I was on my way. I knew the description. There was less than a dozen. Septic services, that was my shithead cousin. I was gonna make that sloppy cunt pay. I crept into his house late that night, and man, I'll tell you, what a sight. Place smelled of smoke and there were bodies all around. There in the corner, there it stood, my granddaddy's gun. I thought, good. Now to put down that dirty, mangy hound.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I stood above him in the moonlight. I could tell that cocksucker was high as a kite by the stink in the room and the sweat on his hide. Well, I woke him up with a kick to the nuts. Said, wake up, cuz, time to spill your guts. Let you and me take a little ride. Drove way off towards the moon. Payback's a bitch, you'll see that soon. Didn't stop till we were miles away. The air was cold and the snow was a flying. I told him to walk, he'd be dying. I was in no mood to play.
Gonna take you out for a Wednesday night jam.
When we got to the spot, he started crying, started running his mouth. I knew he was lying, but I knew shithead couldn't have done it alone. So I said, I might spare you, son, if you tell me who helped you do what you done. But he swerved it down that he hadn't known. Told him to strip, might help him remember. Don't worry, I ain't that kind of feller. Then I tied him to the trunk of an old tree. I said, maybe if you sober up then, you'll remember the names of those men. Before I go, goddamn, I have to pee.
Take you out for a Wednesday night.
I whipped out my dick, there was a hell of a breeze. Wouldn't take long for piss to freeze. And I let it rip all over that man there. I told him I'll let you think a while. Turned around so he couldn't see me smile. It gave me quite the scare. He started yelling, saying, please don't go, I don't want to die out here in the snow. And up through his mouth he told me who to blame. He told me about a particular crew, big city folks who worked for Jim Blue. He said Blue was as big and as bad as they came. Well, I bet his dick ain't as big as mine. And I cut shithead from his line and I left him with a different point of view. The most dangerous man there ever was is a man who's gone and lost his cause. Killing Big Bad Jim is all I have left to do. Well, I told shithead I'd let him go, but I kept his clothes as shit in his dough, and I left him butt-ass naked beside the road. I hopped in my truck and said goodbye. I knew that he'd probably die, but fuck that backstabbing shit-eating toad. To drink, fucked up, take some time to think. What came next to avenge this comer? Well, I had to find Big Jim and his crew, so I called everyone that shithead knew. until I dialed one particular number. Well, a voice picked up, and who did I hear? What a surprise, my own sweet dear. I hung up the phone and finished my brew. Well, I guess I knew it all along. How she gone and done me wrong. Didn't take long to put together 2 and 2. Well, got in my truck and had a toke. Thought how some must think it's quite a joke. How I was getting fucked without a clue. So I fired her up, thought what a pity. Put that foot on the floor and took off to the city. Tonight's the night I'm gonna kill Jim Blue. First I got myself some steel. Then I bought one last feel. Drank some whiskey and got ready to kill the guy. I was big and hard and packing heat. But the reason why I wouldn't be beat was 'cause that night I was prepared to die. Cold and there was blood on the moon. I knew it would all be over soon. I thought as I walked the lot to Blue's place, I opened the door. What some? 6 dozen men as mean as the devil, snorting and stewing with absolutely no taste. They were drunk, cursing, aching to duel. Belly said the bar, there's a dog on the stool. I thought to myself, this is the place for me. This is gonna be one hell of a night. I paused for a moment to grab a light, and then who do you suppose I did see? There across the room she stood, all dolled up and looking good. That bitch I loved, my own sweetie poo. On the arm of that fucking guy, that dude that I was gonna make die, is that big bad motherfucker named Jim Blue.
This guy just took
The brews are flowing and my friends were all there. All of them flocked around that bear. I guess they all thought I was quite a clown. They laughed at his jokes and she held them near. I walked up towards him with no fucking fear. They were spending my money to shoot his crown. I looked him right square in the eye, said, howdy bitch, it's time to die. And threw a glass straight at his head. It shattered right across his nose. Up from their seats, the whole bar rose. I pulled out my steel and this is what I said. Hey cocksuckers, howdy do. Now before you start, let me tell you I'm the meanest curly wolf around. My beef's with this mudsill here, and it would just like really make my ear if you kindly throw up the sponge and sit back down. Started one hell of a fight, and I must be the luckiest guy in sight, because to go out this good is really quite rare. finally hit the floor, I was smiling, 'cause I had evened the score. And I'd do it all again in high esteem. I ain't telling no cock and bull story. This is about how things can get gory when you stomp and shit all over a man's dream.
There's a time to stand up to evil. There's a time when letting things go. There's a time to say that you're sorry. There's a time. How do you know?
And now we dance here every night, all to this song that I recite, in a land that's hard and twisted and old, where the moon's out all damn day, place where dreams decay, stuck in the land where souls have been sold.
It's a long way down, baby, it's a long way down. You lie to me every chance that you can. You say you're out with your friends, but I know it's another man. You're gonna get what you deserve, on that you can plan. 'Cause I'm done